Hello, my name is Jessica. I'm a fully qualified maths teacher, and today I wanted to do a video on helpful tips for your exam. So when you go into the exam hall, it can be very daunting and very nerve-wracking, and it can make you panic, and there can be lots of examiners, there can be lots of modulators, and it can be very, very stressful, okay? So when you go in and you find your name and you get your seat, and just take a couple of minutes and just breathe. Okay, so take a big deep breath in and just sigh it out, okay? And remember, when you get to that point, you have done all of the work that you can possibly do. You have put in all of the effort that you can do. And remember, for exams, all you can ever control is the effort, okay? The result is outside of your control. The questions in that exam are outside of your control. So all that's in your power is the effort that you put in for that exam. So when it comes to the day, you want to give it your best. And remember, the examiners aren't there to trick you. They're not there to help you fail. They're there to help you pass, okay? And you know how much that exam means to you. You know what you want to do with your maths GCSE, what you want to go on and do. It could be something that you want to further study, or it could just be a stepping stone to get on to the next page, okay? So you've got your seat, your candidate number's there. You've written it on the exam paper if you're allowed to. Make sure now you have all your utensils, okay? Make sure you pack them. You will need a compass. So this is the one that has the wee point and you put your pencil in it and you would do loci and construction questions. You'll need a protractor, so it could be for measuring angles. It could be for bearings, or it could be construction of parallelograms. You'll also need to make sure you have a ruler, a black pen. I would take 2 black pens just in case the ink runs out. Have a pencil for maybe rough work you want to do, or just if you're not too sure of a construction or a transformation question and you maybe want to do it in pencil first, that's okay. Make sure answers are clearly written in the answer box. So it's, if you have the working out over here, make sure the answer does go into the answer box. Make sure you write your numbers clearly. Okay, because sometimes 3s can look like 2s and 7s can look like 1s. So make sure when you have the answer, make sure you write it clearly so the examiner can read it. Make sure you don't miss any pages. So it's very easy when you're turning to turn 2 pages at one time. So make sure the questions are following, okay, in chronological order. Make sure that you've told yourself, right, I'm doing well so far, okay? I'm doing well, I've got all my apparatus, I'm reading the questions carefully, okay? It's okay to read them twice. I'm taking out the parts that are important. I think I'm going to do a video where I show you how to take the parts from the question that really matter and how to take out the bits that we need, because some people don't like English and they don't like all that reading and all that numbers and all those messages, and you're trying to understand them and you're trying to take it in and the time's ticking on and you're panicking and you've worked so hard. So I'm going to I'll do a video showing you how to take important information out of the question so you don't have to read it lots of times. So writing your answers clearly, making sure you're well prepared with your apparatus. Another thing to ask for in the exam is to put your hand up at the very beginning and just say, could I have some tracing paper? Okay, so that will really help with your constructions, particularly with rotations. Okay, so ask for some tracing paper at the start. So we have our tracing paper, our compass, our protractor, our ruler, our rubber, a pencil, a pen, our brain. We're ready. We've done the work and we're ready. Okay, so we're going to write our answers clearly. We're going to read our questions carefully. We're going to take important information out of the question. We are going to try every question. Okay, so you see, if a question gets very overwhelming and you think, oh, I don't know this one, tell yourself, right, that's okay. I will come back to it. Okay, and have some kind of system. So I used to put a star at questions that I know this and I just can't think of it right now, so I do want to come back to it at the end, so that you know which ones are worth going back to and which ones you haven't a notion and should probably leave those to the very end. Okay, so you're working through your exam paper, you're breathing, you're taking your time. There is the time rush, obviously it's a time restraint exam, but tell yourself, I'm doing my best and I'm going to get as much of this paper finished as I can, okay? And when you're practicing at home, it's a good idea to set timers so you can start to see, well, how long is an hour and 15, or how long is an hour and 30, or how long is an hour, or how long is 45 minutes, okay? So in your exam, you just want to think, right, okay, I can't do this question. Right, will I come back to it? Yes, I will. Let's put a star and I'll come back to that one at the end because I want to try it again. And then once you have finished your exam paper, you will go back to those starred questions and give them another go. Then check and see what's my time like. Okay, good, I've got 10-15 minutes left. Go to the very start of the exam and try and check your answers, okay? And I'll probably do another video on how to effectively check your work because it is a skill in itself and it's so vitally important. And remember, most mistakes you're going to make are going to be on page 1. And that's not because they're hard, that's the easiest page, but because you're panicking and you haven't got into that rhythm of mathematics yet, okay? So first point, have all the apparatus that you need, okay? Pack it in your bag the night before so you don't have to worry in the morning. When you go into your exam, take a deep breath, find your seat and ask for some tracing paper. When you've done that, breathe. I've done the best that I can. Now let me just show this examiner all the work I've done. Remembering you can only control the effort, you can't control the result, okay? You didn't write this exam paper, it's in somebody else's hands, okay? Then read all the questions carefully. Take out important information from the questions. Make sure you're working out as clearly and shown as you get method marks. Make sure all answers are appropriately written in the answer boxes. And do your best. And remember, it's all part of life's challenges and everything passes. Okay, so it'll all be over before you know it, and nobody's going to expect you to do more than is possible for you, okay? And everybody's best looks different, and that's okay. So as long as you do your best and you're proud of yourself, that's all you can do. And I'm hoping my videos help, and hopefully this helps reassure you. And it's normal to be nervous. It's because it means that you care, okay? So hopefully you're enjoying my channel, and feel free to like the videos, comment on the videos and subscribe. All the best and happy revision.